Hi there, it's Pete. I've got a great song today, Who's That Girl by the Eurythmics. Absolutely brilliant team. I can remember them playing in the 70s and 80s. Annie Lennox and Dave Stewart. The Eurythmics, absolutely brilliant group at the time. Yeah, I think they might even still be doing stuff. I'm not quite sure really. But they made this lovely acoustic version of Dave Stewart sort of doing his magic on the guitar. Of course, and Annie Lennox singing superbly, as she always does. Right, so my little version, I've sort of taken it from that acoustic version. There's like a little intro of 4 bars of a A minor, a G, E minor, and an F, and a G, A minor and a G, E minor and an F and a G, A minor and a G, E minor, F and a G, A minor and a G, E minor, F and a G. And on the very last bar, last chord you would do in E minor, just to separate that little intro and the first verse. So do it again in a minute. So we got A minor and a G, E minor and an F and a G, A minor and a G, E minor, F and a G. So you do that for 4 bars, and like I said, on the very last, the 4th bar, right on the very end of it, you just do a nice long E minor, just to separate that intro and the first verse. So there's like a few seconds. Annie Lennox is sort of like looking at the crowd, and the crowd's all cheering away, and then when she starts singing, they cheer even louder. And right, so first verse. The language of love slips from my lover's tongue, cooler than ice cream, warmer than the sun. Dumb hearts get broken just like china cups. The language of love have left me broken on the rocks. There's just one thing, but there's just one thing really wanna know. Who's that girl running around with you? Tell me, who's that girl running around with you? Tell me, who's that girl running around with you? Tell me, who's that girl? Then we go into verse 2 then. I'll slow it down for you a little bit now. The language of love left me stony grey, tongue-tied and twisted at the price I had to pay. Your careless notions silence these emotions. Look at the foolishness your lover talk has done. So now there's a nice little instrumental now of A minor, sorry, an A minor. So it's the same as the intro really. So it's a A minor and a G, E minor, F and a G, A minor and a G, E minor, F and a G. So we do that about 3 times. A minor and a G, now you get to that part. Now it's nearly ended now. So if you wanted to do like a little instrumental right on the very end, so it's a A minor and a G, sort of a bit more quieter perhaps. G minor and an F and a G, A minor and a G, E minor, F and a G, and it'll end on an A minor because it started on an A minor. What a lovely tune. Like I said, I've only really played this song twice, so I don't think it's too bad. With a bit of practice, I'll get it a little bit better. And yeah, I think on the very first sort of chord, I sort of like lift off my first finger. So it's a language of love. There's a nice little a G major, which I think it's called a G5, where you sort of like your finger in the the first and second string down the bottom in the 3rd fret, and just wrapping your finger over the top of the 3rd fret on the top. I mean the regular G is fine. Right, so it's the language of love, it's through lover's tongue. Right, so the language is an A minor, of love is a G major, slips from is an F major, your lover's tongue is a D minor. You can do this D minor if you want to, but I generally do this one on the 5th fret. As you know, I quite like that version. Right, let's start again. So the language is A minor, of love is a G, slips from is an F major, my lover's tongue is a D minor, cooler, A minor, then ice cream is a G, and warmer is an F major, then the sun is a D minor, numb is an A minor, hearts get broken is a G major, like is an A minor, like china cups is a D minor. The language is a A minor, of love has left me broken is an F major. On the rocks is a D minor. Whoopsie, wrong fret there. So that's the actual verse 1 really. You've got this little part, I think it's like a pre-chorus. It's sort of but there's just one thing, just one thing, just one thing we wanna know. Trying to be Dave Stewart, I should never be Dave Stewart. Right, so that's like a little pre-chorus really. So it's, but there's just is a F major, just one thing is an A minor, but there's just one thing is another F major, and I really is an E, nice bassy E major. I really want to know. So Dave Stewart Jenny does a bit of fancy work there. Then it's who's that girl running around with you? Tell me who's that girl running around with you? Tell me who's that girl running around with you? Tell me. So on the very end of that little chorus, on the last line of who's that girl, so then we do a bit like the in-between bit of the intro and verse 1. There's just like an E minor, sort of nice long E minor if you can do it. Then that separates the chorus from verse 2. But there's not really much of a gap. You just carry on then. So it's the language of love left me stony grey, tongue tied and twisted at the price I had to pay. Your careless notion silence these emotions. Look at all the foolishness your lover talk has done. Then you got that little instrumental. So we've done verse 1 and that little pre-chorus and the chorus. I'll just do the chorus. I don't quite know if I've done the actual chorus, the chords for it. So it's who is a A minor, sorry. Who's that girl? It's a G. Running is an E minor. Around with you is an F. Tell me is a G. Who's that girl? So that's a A minor, and a G. Running is an E minor. Around with you is an F. Tell me is a G. A minor and a G, that girl. Running, E minor, round with you is a F. Tell me is a G. That's the actual choruses. Absolutely brilliant song. Hope you're getting it okay. Like I said, this is only about the second time I played it, so I was only looking last night on YouTube and trying to find some nice acoustic versions of groups, and I came across this one. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So the language of love, this is verse 2. The language of love, that's A minor and a G. It's left me, it's an F major, stony grey. It's a D minor. Tongue tied, it's a A minor, and twisted, it's a G. And the price is an F major, and to pay is a D minor, which I sometimes lift off that first finger. That sounds like an Eurythmics sort of note there. Let's do that again. Verse 2. So the language is a A minor of love is a G. Has left me is an F major. Stony grey is a D minor. Tongue tied is a A minor, and twisted is a G. And the price is an F. Had to pay is a D minor. More careless is an A minor. Notions as silent is an A minor. These emotions is a D minor. Look at all, so look is an A minor. All the foolishness is a G major. Your lover is an F major. Talk has done is a D minor. So then after verse 2 we go into this little instrumental. So it's A minor and a G, E minor, F and a G. About 4 times, 3 or 4 times, and then you go into, they call it verse 3, but really it's the same words as the chorus. So it's tell me who's that girl running around with you. Tell me who's that girl. We've got an E minor and an F without singing. So then we start again. Tell me who's that girl running around with you. Tell me. You can end it like that, or if you wanted to do a little bit more instrumental chords, which is an A minor, G, E minor, and an F and a G. Right, so that's all the components for this song. Like I said, this is about the second time I played it. So hopefully I will get a little bit better. And yeah, so like make it my own song. It's entirely up to you what you do. I've sort of made it so easy as I could. Yeah, so thanks for taking a look. Yeah, I think that's about it really. So have a nice day, what's left of it, and I'll catch you again. Cheers now. Bye.